welcome back to the States. Tell us about being in Brazil. Is that your first time being in Brazil?
Yeah, definitely first time being in Brazil. It's quite a long way from Australia, and I think normally if we come this way, it's usually to the States. So yeah, no, it was quite an experience that I got to have over 2 months.
And a pretty strong tournament for Australia. I don't know if you'll say that, but I would say that. And just such an amazing quarterfinal to watch. I would say of the four, it was the most dramatic. So talk about that game and surviving 120 minutes.
I mean, we were under the pump right away. Straight from their anthem, you could just hear the whole electricity in the crowd, that they were just backing them 100%. And I think we only had about 200, 300 Aussies in the crowd, which to us, it's not really that uncommon since Australia's so far away that any competition we do play, we're severely outnumbered. But I think the girls just worked their butts off, and I've never seen them, so tired, but, giving them their all, and that was probably, the definition of true Aussie spirit that they showed. And, to come down to one kick into a penalty shootout and for us to last that whole time, I think, that was exciting to see what we can bring in the future.
Especially when you make a save, you save Marta's penalty, you're thinking, usually keeper only has to make one.
Yeah.
So, tough loss, but I feel a strong tournament for Australia. And I know you guys excited to be back in the Olympics. They've been since 2004. So
yeah.
Talk about the program over the last couple of years. I mean, best showing ever at the Women's World Cup last summer, getting back in the Olympics, and now looking ahead in 2019.
Yeah, well, obviously, over the last 3 years, we've gone through a few coaches, I guess, and finally we've managed to get a long-term coach. And his philosophy is, we want to play attractive football, but we want to get the results as well. And the girls that we've had, we've all been in the same team, for years and years. So, Tom has brought us all up from youngsters, and now we're veterans. But even though our ages are pretty young, and such, the likes of Sam Kerr, Steph Catley, Caitlin Ford, they've been around for a really long time. So I think the way that he's developed us into, stabilising the team has really grown, and we've shown it at the World Cup, and then we've got that little bit more level of maturity during qualifiers in the Olympics as well.
Talk about coming back to NWSL. You had played for the Flash a few seasons ago. What brought you back?
I've been pretty lucky with having a mum that's American, so I got dual citizenship. So it was kind of a spur-of-the-moment decision to really look to go play overseas, and there were a few other options and opportunities, but the dash came through in the end, and so far I think it's been the right fit as well.
Now, did Haley Carter pay you anything to stay out of the lineup tonight so that she could be in the 18?
No, I wish she did. Maybe I should go mention that right now, but no, nothing at all.
Because we mentioned that on the broadcast, that Haley making the 18 and the significance of that. But cool. So, end of the season for the dash, we know the playoffs is going to be really close if it happens. But so, what's your focus for the last 6 games?
I think it's just going to be really focusing on ending the season with a high, developing a style of play that we can take into next season, and that we really believe in, and seeing more and more depth grow through the squad. I think the more depth that teams have shown whilst the Olympians have been away, I think that's been a big benefit to them. So I think progressing that and working with that's going to really help in the future as well.
Thanks. Good luck with the rest of the season.
Cool. Cheers. Thank you.